Both defendants declining to speak in court. Bluth sentencing Keys, who drove into the surviving cyclist, to 18 years to life. Ayala, who drove into Probst, a retired police chief, 20 to life.
And it has always bothered me when we look at that.
A judge sending 2 men to prison for a deadly crime spree, much of it caught on video. Good evening to you here at 6. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. A prosecutor calls it one of the most callous crimes he's ever seen. A murder case that made international headlines. 8
News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy in the courtroom during what may be one of the final chapters in this murder case.
The family of Andy Probst sharing the pain of his loss and also how his murder has destroyed their family. They are also using this as an opportunity to call out the juvenile justice system, which they say failed.
That image haunts me every single day. It replays in my mind, without mercy, a wound that never closes, a permanent scar that is burned into my memory.
Crystal Probst referring to this video showing Jesus Ayala and Jameer Keys, both teenagers at the time, mowing her husband down while he was simply riding his bike in August of 2023. The other cyclist the teens hit who survived, also here at their sentencing Tuesday. Probst and her 2 children asking Clark County District Court Judge Jacqueline Bluth to give the teens the maximum specified in their plea agreements for second-degree murder.
They didn't just kill Andy. They filmed his murder and released it to the world.
Both defendants declining to speak in court. Bluth sentencing Keys, who drove into the surviving cyclist, to 18 years to life. Ayala, who drove into Probst, a retired police chief, 20 to life.
And it has always bothered me when we look at that body hitting that windshield.
Bluth also referring to Ayala's words when he was first taken into custody.
You think this juvenile gonna do something? I'll be out on like 30 days. What?
The judge acknowledging the defendants' challenging upbringings, but saying it's no excuse. Ayala had a lengthy history in juvenile court. We know Keys was identified as a victim of child neglect as a boy. The Probst pointing to failures in their homes and the criminal justice system.
They're not held accountable. They are coddled in the juvenile justice system. They are coddled in the education system. That needs to stop.
Now, because Keys and Ayala were juveniles at the time of that deadly crime spree, they are not eligible for the death penalty, and they cannot be sent to prison without the possibility of parole. Nevada state law specifies they can only receive life with the possibility of parole.